The birds and the bees. Everyone's heard this story, right? You've heard this story. I've heard the story. We all don't understand the story. Like, I couldn't tell you how a bird and a bee makes a human. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. But it does. Until you hit 5th grade, 6th grade, whatever grade they tell you in, because I forgot what grade I was. I think it was like 5th. But, I'm gonna tell you a story. A little bit of a story about, what it was that I thought happened. And how a bird and a person and a bee make a baby. Sounds like fun, right? Sounds like so much fun. Not when you're me. I never really knew how the whole birth thing worked. Like, I just assumed someone, like, their stomach got big and then suddenly, like, it, like, plopped off in a glob, right? Like, it just to the floor and then, like, suddenly, like, formed into a baby, like, it smushed together. And then you get this little baby thing that came out of it crying. Which is a little bit disturbing to think that your mom's stomach would just fall off. And there would be, like, a baby out of it. But that's what I thought. That's completely what I thought for a while. And then as I grew up, like, well, you know, that's not right. That's not how babies happen. Like, that was when I was, like, 4. Because my sister was born when I was 4. And I thought she just plopped out of my mom's stomach, like, through her belly button, or her stomach popped off, whatever. I don't really know or remember. But I didn't really realize they had to, like, come out of something. So, time goes on. And at this point, I'm still hearing, like, the whole, there's a stork now. Somehow there's a stork in it. I don't understand that one. But, like, for a while I had believed that a baby came by a stork. And, I believed this until well after I should have. So, like, I had the whole puberty talk, like, hey, this is what happens and I figured that's just how you call the stork down. Like, you, like, hug the person and then you send, like, an email to stork saying, hey, Mr. Stork, can I have a baby, please? We have hugged. Thanks. And then it, like, takes 9 months to process this email, and then the stork flies by with the baby. So, I get a little bit older, and, I would hope a little bit smarter at this point. And, there's still no one had told me that, babies happen when 2 people, procreate. So I didn't really know that. I mean, I was told that, but I'm like, yeah, you're liars. It's a stork. Thanks, but no, it's a stork. So in 8th grade, we had, like, the movie on a mother giving birth to a baby, which is not something I would ever send towards a small child. Yeah, let's watch this kid have birth, like, let's watch his mom have birth to a baby from, like, the 70s. Baby's older than you now. Congratulations. I hope you feel old. It's a great idea. You should always show that video to everybody. But at that point, I still thought that was a lie. Like, I thought that was propaganda against the almighty stork. But I kind of feared there should be some truth to it. So, like, at the same point, I'm like, putting it together in my head. So, like, maybe the stork comes out of the person. And I didn't get it, man. I just had no idea. So, like, I'd always assumed that this stork came down with the baby. So, like, it flies down, drops the baby off, and flies away, okay? So when they told me that, no, that's not what happens. A mother gives birth to a child. I had assumed that the stork, like, comes flapping out with the baby in its mouth, like, oh, here's your baby, and it just, like, flies its way out of there, which is why I was like, damn, birth is painful. Oh my god. Because in my adolescent head, I had assumed that was what happened. That a stork just like is somehow, like, inserted into your stomach, and I don't know how I thought this happened, but it did. And it just sort of, like, after 9 months, it, like, processes your letter, right? Like I said before, and then it suddenly just appears in your stomach and, like, it carries the baby out. Any normal person would be like, oh yeah, stork's bullshit at this point. That can't happen. Me, I was like, yes, the stork god has arrived. Your package is ready. That was what I thought, and I was like, oh, I should tell everybody about this. And when I did, they're like, are you on drugs? Are you on the right drugs? Should you be on drugs? And I was like, but no, man, come on. The stork brings the baby, right? And they're like, no, Ethan, honey, no. The stork does not bring the baby. There is no stork. There is only baby. And my like eventually I was like, hey mom, what actually happens? Is there a stork that comes out of your stomach? She goes, where on earth did you get a stork from? And I was like, but you guys had said, we never said, yeah, you definitely told me about a stork when I was a kid. You said that a stork carries the baby out of the sky, like God's little gift to you. And that's when my worldview was like, this hurt me more than like finding out that Santa wasn't real, because like Santa, that didn't make sense to me. Okay, that didn't make sense to me before, like a stork coming out of someone's hoo-ha did. Jeez, I was a weird ass kid. But yeah, that is my story. I hope it'll get better as time goes on, and I will see you next time.